Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Cocan Arena for Game 2 of our triple header. It is the Southeast Knights of Champions from New Brunswick against the finalists from Nova Scotia, the Antigonish Bulldogs. Roger Strent, call the play-by-play. Glad you can join us here today on AO Live. For those who have just joined us, the Cole Harbour Colts defeated the Kensington Vipers by the score of 5-2. It was 2-1 for the Vipers after one, but they came back with 4 unanswered goals. Chance here for Antigonish as they're putting pressure on starting goaltender Samuel Ouellet as the puck goes over the glass and out of play. Face-off will be in the Knights zone. The Knights are currently 0-1 as they lost last night by the score of 6-2 against the hosts Kent Coyotes. Pictou, his shot that's blocked in front. Pass is blocked. Antigonish still trying to put some pressure. That's Campbell at the blue line. Pictou. Bulldogs trying to get organized. Here comes Guitar. It is a 3-on-1 break. Quick shot saved by Chaz. Leger keeps the puck into the offensive zone. Miguel Leger. Samuel Leger at the blue line. Low shot that's blocked in the slot. Guitar. LeBlanc. Shot that goes high and wide. Antigonish trying to get the puck out of their zone. They can't. Leger gets a shot. Didn't get much on it, but forces Chaz to push it over to the left side. Cohen Pictou. Cross ice pass that's blocked. The Knights get organized. McPherson sends it in deep around the boards. Knights send it down 200 feet. Icing is called. Yannick Donnell pleading with the official, saying that it should not be an icing. The Antigonish Bulldogs, a regular at the Don Johnson Memorial Cup, their 4th straight tournament participation. Back-to-back champions looking to defend their title and make it a three-peat. While Sud-Est on their end, they are trying to get their first win of this tournament as the New Brunswick champions. Going around the net, trying to go for the quick wraparound. That was Kellen Fuller. Donnell sends the puck in. Eagle. Lead pass. Too far from a hustling Nicolas Nadeau. Eagle. Eagle. Send the puck around the boards. Chaz. Sending it in is Zachary Lorette. Behind the goal is Cameron Bell. Lorette battling with the puck. Bouncing puck to McKinnon. He sends a wrist shot. That's off of Eagle's stick and it goes wide. 3:40 gone by here in the first period. Fast-paced action to start the second game of our triple header. On his knees. That was Zachary Stewart trying to get a shot. Stewart. Willett. Lead pass from Yannick Leblanc. Tried to go to the bench, loses an edge, and that creates an opportunity here for Antigonish. They have control of the puck. That's Owen Forsyth. Over to Pictou. His shot, that's blocked down the pike, and they're looking for Jonathan Leblanc, the captain who got through the defenders but just couldn't get a good pass. Simon Legere. Back pass over to Miguel Legere, and a save by Chaz. Miguel Legere, low shot. Back in the neutral zone. Boudreau. Now Campbell brings it in. Campbell, his shot, that's off the iron. Quickly up in transition. Great chance here, shot. Oh, that's deflected wide. Miguel Legere had a wide open net and just missed it. Second opportunity here, couple whacks here by Legere, and Chaz makes the save, and he makes sure that that door is shut down. Now let's see the replay on Campbell's shot that found the iron. Quick pass up front shot that goes off the defender's stick. That was Owen Fleming. Donnell. Off the draw, McKinnon. Sending it around the boards over to the far side. Cameron Bell. Short, quick pass. The Knights look like they have a jump in their step after last night's loss. McGrath. Little floater tipped away by Yannick Leblanc. Bouncing puck, Stewart. Vautour lost the puck. Here comes the Bulldogs here on the counter. Their shot that goes wide. Chasson with the shot. Net has been dislodged. Here with 13:10 left in period one. Puck tipped into the neutral zone. Simon Legere on the rush. Centering pass, looking for Vautour. That's poked away by Chaz. It's off a skate. Puck still in neutral ice. Normando. Simon Legere. Puck is flipped high, and icing will be called against the Knights. Sud-Est Knights jump the gun just a bit. Fleming. Campbell. Fleming with the shot, but Ouellet with the save keeps the puck. .12:28 left here in period one, no score. Antigonish and Southeast. Good solid hit just inside the zone. Cormier Maciera sent the puck in. In the skates, Grant cuts to the middle. Grant looking for some options. Just sends it back to McKinnon. Now the Knights try to bring it over on the transfer. Looking for Jonathan Leblanc. Boudreau now. Boudreau. Down the middle, but that's blocked by plenty of white jerseys. Chaz. Behind the goal, Jake Prince. McPherson. Over to Prince. Prince flips it high. That's off the hand of Barrett. Guitar. Low shot, save, and Chaz makes sure that it's close. Puck gets flipped high over the defense. Yannick Leblanc gets control, has some speed. Miguel Leger tips it into neutral ice. Bell. Kick to. Leaves it for Bell. Low shot. Puck in the corner. Stewart. Bell. Pick two. Bell, low shot, saved by Ouellet. Rebound, that puck is in the slot, and that's poked away, and now the Knights trying to get something going here. That's Patrice Leblanc. Back pass over, looking for Donnell. Bouncing puck. Leblanc. Bulldogs. Shot was blocked. Puck will go over the glass and now to play face-off. It will be in the Knight zone. 9:38 left in period one. Leger over to Donnell. Donnell. Leger. He'll send it over to the corner. Normando. Leger brings him over to the boards. Fleming. Gets tied up by two Knight forwards. Chance here, shot, save, Ouellet. Good shot by Zachary Lorette. Willette's been busy here so far in this first period. Pass off a skate of Nadeau. And we got a penalty coming up. It'll be against the Knights. Nadeau will get the call for interference. First power play of the game goes to the Bulldogs. And they send Lorette, Campbell, and Grant up front with Fuller and McKinnon on defense. And that puck is swiped out by LeBlanc. McKinnon. Campbell. His pass off the skate. Campbell. Shot saved by Willett. Campbell. McKinnon. Fuller. Cross ice finds Campbell. McKinnon shot. That goes high and wide. LeBlanc, he'll bring it up. LeBlanc takes the shot that's off of McKinnon's stick over the glass and out of play. .7:57 left in period 1, 1:06 to go in the Nadeau minor. LeBlanc. Patrick LeBlanc rifles that down from center ice. The Bulldogs trying to get organized in their own zone. McKinnon. Will McKinnon. Quick shot, saved Willett. Shot by Owen Fleming. Grant. Circles. Finds Fleming. His shot. Another save by Willett. Fleming. Grant. That puck tip. That goes to the corner. Fleming. Looking for an opening. He loses the puck. And the Bulldogs have to regroup. 12 seconds to go here in the main advantage. Fleming, his wrist shot that goes off the post and off the blocker as well. And we are back at even strength with 6:49 to go here in the first. Stewart sends it in deep. Lejar behind the goal. Over to Miguel Lejar. Gets by one, gets by two. Pushed the puck a little too far. Stewart. Over to Pictou. Pictou sends it down low. Simon Lejar gets it behind the goal. The veteran. Played his high school hockey at LJR in Shediac, but played his minor hockey here in Ken Sud in this very rink from Grand Dig. Stewart. Over to Pictou. Lead pass that bounces by Lejar. He touched it, so icing's been waved off. Simon Lejar. Having a hard time to play the puck, but there to cover him is Alex Guitard. Guitard can't get by Chisholm. Miguel Lejar. Cross ice, that's intercepted by McGrath. Walking in with Sampson. Bouncing puck in the neutral zone. Put down by Barrett. Off the stick of McPherson. McPherson finds Barrett on the near side. Centering pass. That's shoveled away. Barrett. Chisholm. Puck tip, McPherson. Walks in. McPherson in the high slot. Gets by a couple. Good dangles, but can't get a shot on. Puck is tipped. Shot. Great block there by Eagle. Now Brun. Eagle on the near side. Eagle centers it too far. That's off the board. Go to him. Fuller walks in, sends that one wide. Nadeau. Chasson. Namondo. 4:15 left here in the first. Ouellet. Late pass from Donnell. Cormier Massiera. Back up, Namondo. Cormier Massiera just using the body. Quick shot, that's blocked in the slot. Another shot by McKinnon, shot, save, rebound. And Ouellet smothers the puck. .346 left here in period one. Samuel Ouellet been extremely busy here in this first period. McKinnon covers the angle, doesn't give a chance to Patrice Leblanc to get an opportunity. Leblanc breaks his stick. Chance here for Antigonish. That shot is wide. Grant. Leblanc trying to get the puck out. Jonathan Leblanc. Campbell. Vanille Campbell slows down. His shot blocked by Yannick Leblanc. Now, Ouellet finds Miguel Leger. Leger can't get the puck out of his own zone. Stewart. McKinnon. Spins. To the blue line for McGrath. Can't play it at the line. They regroup in neutral ice. Stewart sends it behind the goal. Intercepted that shot. Oh, what a save by Ouellet. Rebound and another save. Third save by Ouellet. Oh, jeez. Did you see that? And that puck goes in on the fourth try. What a sequence by Samuel Ouellet. What an effort. But it was finally tipped in by Cameron Bell. The Bulldogs lead 1-0, but Samuel Ouellet. What an effort to try to keep that game at no score. Guitar tips it to the outside. Fuller brings it up. Bad angle shot that goes over the glass and out of play. Ouellette just having a little talk with the official. Patrice Leblanc sends it in deep. Bumped along the boards. Yannick Leblanc intercepts the pass, can't get a shot as Normando got in front of it. Normando gets the pass, sends it to the outside. Chesson couldn't play it. Patrice Leblanc gets tripped up at the blue line. We got a penalty coming up against the Antigonish Bulldogs with 1:22 left in the first. As Chisholm will go to the box. Chance here for the Knights. Patrice Leblanc. Patrick Leblanc. Patrice Leblanc. Shot. Saved by Chaz. Patrice Leblanc. His shot. That's off the leg of Campbell and goes wide. Antigonish can't get the puck out of their own zone. Pass goes into neutral ice. Patrice Leblanc, 23 seconds left here in the period. To Patrick Leblanc. Patrice Leblanc, down low, Nadeau couldn't get a piece of it. Chaz is out of his net and somehow comes back, smothers the puck. See on the replay, Guitar, nice quick passing here between the Southeast Knights. Brandon Cormier that was there. Brandon Cormier started this season with the West Kent Steamers of the Maritime Hockey League. Went down to Junior B at Christmas time. Miguel Lejar. Gunnell loses the puck as the last seconds will come off the clock. Fast-paced 20 minutes. But the Southeast Knights will be on the power play for the first 38 seconds of the second period. Shots on goal in the first period, 11-9 in favor of the Bulldogs. But they do get the lone goal in the first 20 minutes. They lead 1-0 going into the first intermission. And we'll take a short break. We'll be back with second period action here at the Cocaine Arena with the Antigonish Bulldogs leading 1-0 against the Southeast Knights. You are watching the Don Johnson Memorial Cup tournament here on AO Live. Getting set for the start of the second period. The Southeast Knights will be on the power play for the first 35 seconds of the middle frame. They trail 1-0. Roger Streck calling the play-by-play. Glad you can join us here today on the second day of the Don Johnson Memorial Cup Junior B Championships on AO Live. This is game 2 of our triple header. Our third game will be at 7:30 this evening with the Kensington Vipers, who lost earlier today 5-2 to the Cole Harbour Colts. Will be facing the host Kent Coyotes. Chance here. Miguel Lejeune was there. Another opportunity. And that puck did not go in. Back at even strength. Puck pushed away. Lejeune sends it cross ice. Brought in by Cohen Pictou. Puck goes behind Lejeune, but in neutral zone. Yannick Leblanc, lead pass down the pipe from Malcolm Alain. Alain gets pushed. Now Antigonish on the counter. Normando. He centers it up front. That's shoveled away by Leblanc. Stewart. Pictou. Patrice Leblanc. Poke just inside the blue line. Normando sends it in deep. Fresh legs on the ice for the Bulldogs. Patrick Leblanc. Nearly stripped away. Puck tied up behind the goal. Campbell. Lejeune. Shot, save, rebound. That puck is loose. We got a penalty coming up. And the call is for cross check. And the Knights will be on the power play. Simon Lejeune to Miguel Lejeune. Puck is tied up along the boards. Brun, he gets tripped up. This time, no call. And the fans here from the Capelé area and trying to go for the wraparound, but Chaz makes the save. Take the face off once again to the left of Adam Chaz. Miguel Lejeune behind the goal. His pass that goes out, and it's a foot race between Leblanc and McGrath. Brandon Leblanc to Malcolm Alain. Shot that's blocked. And the Bulldogs will get it out of their own zone. Miguel Lejeune rifles it around the board. Chaz behind the goal. Tries to play it, dangled it just a bit, and sends it over to the near side. Lejeune, cross ice, quick shot by Patrice Leblanc, a save made by Chaz. Puck kept in at the blue line. Quick pass from Nijar opens up the door for Patrice Leblanc with the shot, but Chaz shuts the door. Up at the blue line, shot, save, rebound. Couple whacks at it up front. And Antigonish will get the puck out of their own zone. Patrick Leblanc. Knights trying to regroup here deep in their own zone, but Antigonish have control. They get the puck out, but the Bulldogs will send it back in. Patrice Leblanc shot. And the last seconds will come off the clock. We're back at even strength. But you can see the Southeast Knights here are putting a lot more pressure in the offensive zone when they have the opportunity. Boudreau sends that in deep. Nadeau will play it along the boards just in time. The Knights make sure that they only have 5 on the ice. Campbell rifles it around. Eagle. Lejeune. Chisholm. Turns, pass off the boards too far for McPherson. Liam Dagg. Icing is called. Off the hand of Eagle and out. So shot is blocked by D'Entremont. Quick shot here by Fleming, and Ouellet makes the save. Ouellet's been solid in goal. Jessic gave up that one goal in the first period, but what an effort of trying to keep that puck out. Making 3 spectacular saves before that 4th try. McKinnon will send it around the boards. Tully Grant. Pass is blocked. Here comes the Knights. Leblanc puts on the brakes, and a save made by Chaz. At the blue line, shot that's blocked in the slot. Great break. McKinnon. Daigle. Lead pass. Leblanc. Patrice Leblanc. Played around the goal for the captain, Jonathan Leblanc. His pass to the middle. Antigonish will send it back. They lead 1-0 with 12:31 left in the second period. Malcolm Alain, that hits the inside of his skate. Alain gets it back. Bell strips it away. Prince. McPherson. Prince, back to McPherson. Fleming in neutral zone to Fuller. Shot, that's off the post, rebound. That's blocked in front. Dagle. Antigonish getting some good opportunities here. Icing here has been waved off. The Bulldogs on the counter. McPherson will flip it in. Lead pass. Here comes Leblanc. That's Patrice Leblanc. He gets bumped behind the net. D'Entremont. Down low off of Patrice Leblanc's skate. And Chaz makes the save. Shot, glove save by Chaz. Now here's that break pass. Try it on the attempt. The shot that goes off the post. So close to being 2-0. Patrice Leblanc. Chiasson. Over to Lorette. Pass intercepted now. A chance here. Miguel Lejar. He's got a couple of options. Back passes it over to Patrice Leblanc. Shot saved by Chaz and over the glass. Puck stays in to the Antigonish zone down in the corner. That is a Jérôme Boudreau. Campbell. Now it's a 2-on-1 on the give and go. Pass too far for Campbell. Centering pass down low, point blank range. The rebound. Ouellet makes the save and the net gets dislodged. Samuel Ouellet keeping this game at 1-0. On the replay, quick pass right there. Point blank range save, rebound, the backhander. Goes around, got a piece of it with his left pad. there from point blank range off the draw and in. That's Campbell Barrett. Watch this puck roll off the draw. Quick tap over, and Barrett is left all by his lonesome in front. With 9:41 to go, the lead is now 2-0 in favor of the Bulldogs. Fleming walks in. His shot, that goes over the glass and out of play. Got a little bit of pushing and shoving here after the whistle. As we'll get some calls here after the whistle. Brandon LeBlanc. And Daniel Chessa will get calls. Alain. Gagle. Back to Alain, who tips it into the offensive zone. Now second opportunity, sends it down deep. Rolling puck behind the goal. Campbell. Lead pass. Campbell gets it back. Barrett. The goal will be by Daniel Chasson, number 19, and not 18, Campbell Barrett. Fleming shot in the slot, turning around is Barrett. Alain. Turn around. Aggressive forecheck here by the Bulldogs. That's Kellen Fuller in down low. Now the Bulldogs come back. Going east-west is Guitar. Loses the puck in the high slot. 37 seconds to go in the 4-on-4. Shot by Fuller, that's blocked. McKinnon. Small-Leger. In, shot, saved by Chaz. Pictou. Puck in deep. To the night zone. Pictou gets it back. Goes around for the wraparound, but Ouellet has the angle covered. Chasson at the blue line. His penalties are over. We're back at even strength. 5-on-5. Puck touch with a high stick. We'll have a stoppage in play. Quick chance here by the Bulldogs, trying to capitalize as that puck couldn't get out of the zone. Shot goes wide, goes around the boards into the neutral zone. LeBlanc. Chisholm. Chasson. Over the near wing, cuts to the middle. Sends it far side, now down low in the corner. That's Normando. Lorette. Stewart. Quick pass and a shot scores up front. That is definitely a tic-tac boom for the Antigonish Bulldogs, and it is 3-0. Look at this quick tap pass. Looking for a piece of ice. Bang, bang, boom. In the back. Dag. Off the skate of Nadeau. Dag once again in his own zone. Prince. Wallet behind the goal. Short pass, little miscommunication. Now the Bulldogs have control, but that puck is stripped away in the slot. Nadeau down the wing. He'll flip it in deep. He gets rubbed out by Fleming. Dag in the circle. Shot saved by Chaz. Oh, come on. Leger. Vipers in transition. Pass for Nadeau. Nadeau, his shot, then that finds iron. McKinnon. Couldn't get the pass, he's tied up by D'Entremont. Now Brandon LeBlanc trying to tie him up behind the goal. Cross ice over to McKinnon. His shot saved by Wallet. Campbell. Puck is sent out by Donnell. 4:35 left here in the second period. 3-0 is their score. That shot goes high from Malcolm Alain. LeBlanc uses the board as the puck goes into the Bulldog zone. Alain brings his player to the boards. Fuller. Shot. That's blocked up front. The Knights will get it out. Stewart. His pass, that's off the stick of Leger. Chance here. That shot goes wide. Tully Grant. Bouncing puck. LeBlanc goes to the net. Couldn't get a good shot. Chisholm. LeBlanc walks in. LeBlanc scores! What an individual effort, Patrick Leblanc! And the Knights are on the board. Look at this replay. Just decides to take it all by his lonesome. Finds the opening, cuts in, goes between the legs. What an individual effort by Patrick Leblanc. And the Knights get that important goal here late in the second. Normando, offside called against the Bulldogs. McKinnon gets it back. Low shot. That's tipped away by Simon-Léger. That could have been dangerous if it would have been tipped a different direction, as that opening on the blocker side was there. Collision at the blue line. As Brandon Leblanc got the brunt end of it. Quick pass here, that's blocked up front. McKinnon, shot, that's blocked. Nadeau, tried to dangle around, lost his footing. Puck battle along the boards. Leblanc. Alain. Behind the goal is Boudreau. Lost the puck trying to go for the wraparound. Patrick Leblanc, who got the goal on a beauty. Balancing puck. Leblanc over to Alain. Finds the captain, Jonathan Leblanc. Couldn't get a good shot. Alain couldn't press down low. But Antigonish well countered here in transition. It's Bell. Bell cuts. Backhand shot. Save by Ouellet. Yannick Leblanc gets it out. Bell walks in offside. And now we've got ourselves a little skirmish after the whistle. And just looking at the replay, offside. Oh, that was really close at being a knee-on-knee contact. 25.3 seconds left here in this middle frame. Lorette can't get around the defender. And they'll send it down, icing called. Face off to the right of Ouellet. Off the draw, 13 seconds left. That's sent to the neutral zone. Jake Prince spins around. Normando up goes to the corner. Normando, time expires. Antigonish got 2 goals here in the second period, but the Knights scored late in the middle frame to put this down to 3-1.
Bulldogs set pour un total de 18, 7 for a total of 18.
Shots on goal. 8-7 in the second period in favor of the Knights, but they do trail 3-1 after 40 minutes of play. We'll be back with third period action here of day 2 of the Don Johnson Memorial Cup. We'll be back in about 15 minutes time with third period action here on AO Live. Welcome back to the Cocan Arena. Third period action about to start with the Southeast Knights, the New Brunswick champions, trailing 3-1 against the Antigonish Bulldogs. So Roger Srett calling play-by-play. Glad you can join us here today on day 2 action of the Don Johnson Cup. This is an important period for the Southeast Knights as they lost last night 6-2 at the hands of the hosts Kent Coyotes. They do not want to fall 0-2, and they're playing their next game tomorrow afternoon against the Kensington Vipers. As Kensington will be playing next at 7:30, as they will face the host Coyotes. But the Vipers also lost their game earlier today to the Cole Harbour Colts 5-2. So they are looking for their first win. They want to get through the day with a 500 record. LeBlanc. That puck hits the side of the net. Antigonish trying to press. Pick 2. His shot, that's blocked. Lead pass out. Patrice LeBlanc. Lorette. Up top for Barrett. Behind the goal is Yannick Leblanc. Good pressure here on the forecheck by the Bulldogs. That opens up the door, trying to go for the wraparound, but didn't get to around the goal. Prince. McKinnon. Leger. Puck is shoveled in. Now the Bulldogs with some quick passes, and that opens up the door for a 2-on-1. Barrett, his shot, scores! Some quick passes here going out of the zone by the Bulldogs. Opens the door here for the 2-on-1. You got Vanell Campbell just accelerating, seeing Barrett coming in. Shot goes top corner, and this is a 4-1 game. Nadeau sends it around the goal. Fleming for Antigonish. Barrett. We got coincidental minors here after the goal. So we are playing 4-on-4. Yannick Leblanc. Gunnett trying to cut around the defender, and he gets put down by Prince. And we got a penalty coming up here. And that'll be against the Knights. Campbell circles in the neutral zone, gets the extra skater on. Campbell. Fuller. Over to Pictou. McKinnon. Antigonish trying to set something up here. Pictou. Lorette. In the high slot, Lorette. Backhand pass down low. Chance here now that the Knights have touched the puck. Yep, we got a call here that'll be for spearing. So they took the 2 minutes off the board. So it'll be a double minor. Face-off it will be once again. In the southeast zone. Playing 4-on-3 for 28 seconds. Puck rolls into the Antigonish zone. Barrett. His shot that goes wide off the glass. Barrett. Fleming. Campbell. Bennett's shot that's off the stick. And it goes out. And that goes into the bench as the minors expired. 3:29 to go in the double minor for spearing to Yannick Donnell. Fuller. Rolling puck into the Antigonish zone, Chaz. Fuller didn't touch the puck off the pass of McKinnon, and icing is called. Lejeune. Back up is in his own zone, got the pass from Guitar, and he'll rifle it down. Get some time off the clock.
4 minutes for spear. You stop 4 minutes.
McKinnon. Fuller. Around the boards for Lorette. McKinnon. Fuller. Cross ice. They can't get things going. Now chance here. Patrice Leblanc putting some pressure here, shorthanded. McKinnon behind the goal. Antigonish leading 4-1. Over to Fuller. Lejeune. He'll bring it up on the rush. Lejeune. Over to Massiera. Nicolas Cormier-Massiera. Sends it down behind the goal. Get some precious time off that clock. Off the double minor on Donnell. Manel Campbell. Campbell finds Barrett. That pass was a little too high. Fleming goes back in his own zone. 1:33 to go. here in the double minor. Normando. Campbell. At the blue lines, Fleming. Quick pass, looking for Grant. Couldn't get much on the shot. Grant. Campbell. Try to go back pass. Now bringing it up is Leger. Miguel Leger. Chops it down low. Chaz. Behind the goal. Stewart behind the goal. Wallet. Cormier Maciera dumps it down. 33 seconds to go in the double minor. To Donnell. 13-10 to go. Here in the third period. 4-1 for the Antigonish Bulldogs. Their first game of the Don Johnson Memorial Cup. McKinnon shot. Save. Rebound. That puck's in the slot. McKinnon gets it back. Ray McKinnon. Over to Will McKinnon. Ray McKinnon, low shot. That's tipped in front. Saved by Ouellet. And the double minor is over. We're back at even strength. McKinnon walks in. His shot. That went off the iron. Rebound. That's up high. Second time. And that went off the iron again. Donnell out of the box. Takes a shot that's high off the glass. Spinning around is Patrick Leblanc. Down low, scores! Lead is cut in half. It is Yannick Donnell. Look at the pressure here, down low. You got two bodies going to the net. You had Brandon Cormier and yet Yannick Donnell, who was parked on the glove side. And Donnell had a wide open net on a quick pass. And this lead is cut down to 4-2. Stewart behind the goal. D'Entremont. Owen Chisholm. Ouellet. D'Entremont. Puck gets tied up. D'Entremont behind the goal. He'll bring it up. Over to Miguel Leger from center ice. Dumps it in deep. Takes a weird hop off the boards here at the Cocaine Arena. McGrath. Just drops it. Over to Prince. McGrath. Circles in. Puck tapped away by Daigle. Puck can't be kept in. It was off the stick of McPherson. Leger. Back over to Cormier Maciera. Now Antigonish back on the attack. Campbell. Quick tap passes here. It's between Normando, Campbell, and Barrett. This line is very energetic for the Bulldogs. Campbell. Barrett at the blue line for Prince. Prince. That puck goes, circles around the boards. Patrice Leblanc. Barrett. Leger. And Leger gets rubbed out by Barrett. Leger has been on the ice for a really long time. Now he gets to go to the bench. Crashing the net. It's Leblanc. Yannick Leblanc sends it over to the corner. Trying to narrow that gap. Yannick Leblanc. Puck tipped up front, and Chaz somehow stacks the pads, makes the save. A perfect tip down low. And we got a penalty here against Antigonish after the play. It could be Brody McPherson, number 10. Very important power play for the Southeast Knights. Leger. Alain gets tied up by Chasson along the boards. Brandon Leblanc, his shot saved by Chaz. So the call is on Owen Fleming, number 20, and not Brody McPherson, number 10. Face-off is to the right of Adam Chaz. Bouncing puck over to Patrice Leblanc. Shot. That's in the glove of Chaz. Now they'll just bring the face-off over to the other side. This time Antigonish has control and they'll send it down 200 feet. 8:55 to go here in the third period. 1:30 left in the minor to Fleming. Patrice Leblanc. Near side for Patrick Leblanc. Miguel Leger. Leger gets out. Still has control of the puck. Goes around the goal. Oh, that goes off the skate and out. As Patrice Leblanc couldn't play it. Guitar. Ground in deep. Patrick Leblanc. Malcolm Alain. Alain to Donnell. Alain behind the goal. Second power play unit on. Brandon Leblanc. It's Fuller down the near wing. Fuller, his pass, that's blocked. And Leblanc couldn't play it. Puck gets stripped away here. The last seconds of the Campbell of the Fleming minor. We're back at even strength. Puck is sent in. Chaz leaves it behind the goal. Prince. Puck tapped up to Normando. Leger. Looking for Alain. And we got an offside call against the Antigonish Bulldogs. Less than 7 minutes to go. here in the third period. 4-2 is your score in favor of the Bulldogs. Our next game, the last game of the night, will be at 7:30 with the host Kent Coyotes facing the Kensington Vipers. The Vipers looking for their first win of the tournament. They lost earlier today, 5-2 at the hands of the Cole Harbour Colts. And the Kent Coyotes want to keep their winning ways going. They have beaten Southeast by the score of 6-2 last night to open up the tournament. D'Entremont over to Leger. And Leger gets hit. And Leger is still down as he was hit from behind. Now he gets up. Leger a bit shaken up, but he gets to the bench on his own strength. Down low is Yannick Leblanc. Turning around is Patrick Leblanc. .6:15 left in the third. Puck comes into the Antigonish zone. Ray McKinnon. Patrice Leblanc trying to center it up front. Campbell over to McKinnon. McKinnon circles the net. At the blue line, Pictou. Barrett. Patrice Leblanc. Trying to go in, but he gets held up. Antigonish will bring it up. As Will McKinnon lost the puck. Now Yannick Leblanc on the counter. Guitar over to Patrice Leblanc. And puck gets to the goal. Easily stopped by Chaz with 5:03 left. Shot saved by Chaz, keeps the rebound. Less than 5 minutes to go here in the third period. The Knights trail by 2. They're putting pressure here in the offensive zone. Cormier Massiera. Off the boards, that's intercepted. Antigonish will bring it in and then send it back out. That's Prince. Over to Bell. Brandon Cormier. Another stoppage in play. Yannick Leblanc. He'll send the puck in. Patrick Leblanc can't keep it in. Now here come the Bulldogs on the far side. That shot is high over the crossbar. Pictou. Over to Ray McKinnon. Shot from inside the center ice line. Blocker save by Ouellet. Jonathan Leblanc. Boudreau gets rubbed out. Yannick Leblanc from center ice. That touches a player on the Bulldogs bench. 3:20 left in the third period. Chisholm. Over to Stewart. Lomado. And we got a stoppage in play here on that. We'll bring the face-off in the Antigonish zone. Top. Over at the high slot, Dontremont's shot saved by Chaz, rebound. And the net's been dislodged and will take the face-off once again in the Antigonish zone. Guitar. Try to send the puck to the blue line, but it gets in between both defenders. Yannick Leblanc deep in his own zone. Over to Patrick Leblanc. Miguel Leger on the side ball. Taps it down. And icing will be called against the Knights with 2:33 left. Time is most certainly the enemy for the Knights. They need to get one here quickly. Wouldn't be surprised to see Ouellet being signaled over to the bench when the opportunity arises to get that extra skater. Prince. Loses the wall. The pass was blocked by Guitar. Leblanc. Leger. Feathered pass. Bad angle. Save made by Chaz. Yannick Leblanc. Low shot saved by Chaz. Rebound goes to the corner. Guitar. 2:05 left. Patrice Leblanc. And the high slot. His shot that's high and wide. Yannick Leblanc. Low shot that's off the skate. Ouellet to the bench. Extra skater on the ice. And that's the captain, Jonathan Leblanc. Puck is flipped into the neutral zone. And a stoppage in play due to a hand pass. Face-off will be in neutral ice. And a timeout here called by the Southeast Knights. They have to go quickly here. You see the time not only on the top of your screen and also in that camera, in that little TV on the camera as well. 1:42 left here in the third period. Pictou. Inside the night zone. Patrick Leblanc sends it to neutral ice, but Antigonish sends it back in. They're going to certainly clog up that neutral zone, making sure that Southeast does not get anything going here. Brandon Leblanc. Patrick Leblanc sends it low. Now Ouellet goes to the bench. Extra skater now for the Knights. Leblanc. Shot from the blue line that goes wide. Yannick Leblanc on the near half wall. Less than a minute to go here in the third. Puck goes over the glass and out of play. Now Antigonish will call their timeout with 46.6. Face-off will be to the left of Adam Chaz. Patrick Leblanc passes it over to the outside. Shot saved by Chaz. Yannick Leblanc. Down low. Brandon Leblanc looks to make the pass. That's rifled down 200 feet. And icing is called with 32.4 left. Boudreau, Leblanc, Donnel, Alain. Up front, Yannick Leblanc and Patrick Leblanc on defense. Quick turnaround by Donnel and saved by Chaz. Puck into the neutral zone. Now it's a foot race. Yannick Leblanc will get to it. Brun tips the puck in. Guitar plays the body. And we'll have a penalty here coming up against the Knights, and that'll invite everybody on that check from behind. Looks like Jake Prince will be sent to the dressing room along with Noah Brun. All this with 12.2 seconds left. So the extra 2-minute minor will go to the Southeast Knights, which could nullify any chance for them of winning coming back here with only 12.2 seconds. So the Antigonish Bulldogs, their quest for a three-peat starts off on the right foot with a 4-2 victory against the Southeast Knights, and the Knights will fall to 0-2 at the Don Johnson Memorial Tournament. Both teams will line up at their respective blue lines for player of the game announcement.
Join the match, players of the game.
Patrick Leblanc with that individual effort for his goal gets player of the game for the Knights.
The goalie Bulldogs for Antigonish. Number 21, number right hand, Cameron Bell.
Cameron Bell gets player of the game for the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs will play tomorrow at 12 noon against the Cole Harbour Colts. Southeast will be on the ice tomorrow afternoon at 4 p.m. against the Kensington Vipers, while the Vipers will be on the ice on their next game at 7:30 against the host Kent Coyotes. The Vipers are 0-1, while the Coyotes are 1-0. Jeannie Mayette will have a call for tonight's contest. Once again, the final here, Southeast falls to 0-2 after losing 4-2 at the hands of the Antigonish Bulldogs. Next game, 7:30 here at the Don Johnson Memorial Cup at the Cocan Arena. We will be back later here on AO Live.